How much would you cut with it, though?
We were cutting sleepers up northern Victoria, so there was 3 blokes, possibly 4 blokes feed the machine, and we were doing a B-double a day of firewood. And that's a good day, like 10-hour days, and so there's 3 to 4 blokes feeding it, swap rotating around, give the bloke a bit of rest.
Yep.
And that was with sleepers.
So dry sleep.
Dry sleepers, we were cutting B-double a day. That was pretty easy. That was pretty easy work done. Straight in, up the elevator and gone. If you buy, as I say, you can work it out. If you're doing, if you got 2 blokes in, if you got your wood sitting there, if you're doing a metre every 10 minutes, take out time to go to the refuel and blow your air filter out. I should mention that. You should,
Okay.
from your fuel out. It takes 2 seconds to spin that off, cool that out, grab your gun, blow it all out, flick that off, give it a quick blow. And at the end of the day, take out your filter off it and blow it out. But with the cover, we just cool that off. And we found we've done that every time we filled up. As I said, never had trouble with air filters, and I think I've only replaced air filter maybe once. So keep them clean. If you've got wood sitting there, like your branches or stuff like that, up to 10-inch, which this machine is, you could still easily cut 5 or 6, 10 metres in here for a novice.
Mm.
Even if you're, bloke that's not doing firewood, if you're just a novice blokes with your mates, you can easily cut 5 or 6 metres of wood a day, even probably more, if you've got the wood sitting there. So, and the beauty part about it too, if you're with the farmers, if they're around that you've got trees falling over or branches, you can just tow it around, bench it, fart in the ute and keep moving. And if you do that, you'll do a couple of ute loads just from your farm fences a day, probably more. So, good machine.